fellas. Been building my GRC for the last 3 months and looking for a role. What if you happen to be still watching? What field are you in? What industry are you in?
Just real quick, I'm going to throw that out for you is what search do you think you helped GRC? I'm studying for the CISP. I've been studying that for a year. I got to get motivated. I got the Security Plus. I got so much experience. So I don't think people, and I got a bachelor's in comp sci. So I would go, I like the standard trifecta, Security Plus, Network Plus, those. And once you get a little in the game, the CGRC, which I think used to be the CAT.
Yeah.
Once again, since I'm a cloud guy, I want to pick up some cloud certs. And I probably do a couple AZs because I got to get better at Active Directory. So that's one of my things. Go ahead.
So right now I'm looking to get deeper into cloud. I'm trying to be where you're at. Like I need to get deeper into cloud. I don't have any cloud certs. I'm seeing that it's now a weakness for me. And I've been avoiding it for a long time. And now it's okay. It's time. I'm looking for a job and everybody's, do you have cloud? Do you have no, I don't have cloud, man. I know FedRAMP. Yeah, that's where I'm weak at. So I'm trying to get up there with you. But what I do have is I have a CISSP. I have the old cap, the ISC2 cap, which is now the CGRC. I have that. I have a Security Plus. I had my first cert was an A plus certification. The Network Plus. I don't know what they're calling it these days. I've had other ones that industry level certs, but I don't use them anymore, so they're not relevant anymore. But the main ones I'm using right now is the CI that have been super helpful is the CISP and the CGRC. And now I'm trying to get deeper into the cloud stuff. And I was like on the fence between Azure and AWS, and I decided to go AWS. So I've been studying that. And so that's why I've been watching your content to get deeper into it. And then your stuff is like clicking for me. I'm watching them. Oh, that's it. This is what I need to know right here.
And the other thing is, and you said this before in other videos, CISP is the gold standard. And I think a lot of times, even as a senior person, I'm missing out on some jobs because HRs use the CISP as the cutoff because so many people apply. I got lucky the job I got. They said I knew somebody and I had experience, so they didn't look for the CISP. I have CISPs asking me questions, but especially remote jobs, it's 300 people. So the cutoff now is CISP. So that's why I've been taking practice. Long story short, I took it, no lie, in 2005, missed it by 6 questions. My boss figured out in the 8570 I needed the Security Plus. I took the Security Plus, passed it, and never went back and took the CISP. So that's one thing. Another thing PBO messed up on because it was easier when I was younger. I can't memorize nothing, man. I'm almost 60. I'd be struggling. So
you got it. You got it. Like with your experience, like you'll get in there and you'll just.
Now the problem is I've done stuff some way for that work for me. And when you look at the CISP, they said I'm doing it wrong. So it's sometimes, okay, some stuff you got to unlearn a few things. I'm an old dog, but go ahead. Yeah.
Man, there's the right answer and then there's the answer they want. And the hardest part about that test for me was that the answers, they'll have 4 answers and then 3 of them will sound almost very similar to one another. There'll be one you can just throw out like, oh, this isn't it. Yeah. There'll be 3 that sound the same. And then there'll be 2 that are both are right, but one's more right. Yeah. This is crazy, man. And then in the questions, as I'm taking the test, I'm like, okay, I know what the right answer is, but I know what they want to hear. Right. And I'll be like, okay, here, this is their answer right here.
And that's why I failed, because it's a management test. So you got to come at it from a management perspective and a CC's perspective. And I'll be coming from a tech guy, right? So that's one thing I'm finally starting to turn around, is that thinking of it from a manager standpoint. I'm thinking of it because I got my hands dirty, so I'm thinking of it from a tech point. But that's it. And like I said, I need to go ahead and I go back and forth. I'm like, I'm comfortable. I got a job. I think I'm going to be here. So do I really want? I'm like, yeah, I need to go ahead and get it. So I'll have it if I need it.